have Vlogmas day 15 for Advents. Come on, Rob.
15. I've done 10 hours.
Oh, he's not bothered now, ripping it up.
It's quite hard to undo.
Now ripping it up.
It's quite hard to undo. Mint hot chocolate.
Another mint hot
Yeah,
chocolate.
I like the other one.
Did you have it?
Yeah.
Oh, I did see you have it. And straight away. Morning kick, energising lemon, ginger and zing. That might be a good one for New Year. Might it? And day 15, I think it's a thin one. 18, 15, there we go, I knew I'd seen it. And it's a pair of Knit Pro Zings circular needles with a 60cm wire, and it's the size 2.25 millimeters. Lovely. There we go, that's today's Advents. evening, everybody. Well, if you're still here after all that with the Brigg Garden Center, well done. I'm not kidding. I could have filmed twice, maybe 3 times as much as I did. I just love going there at Christmas. If anybody's in the area, Brigg Garden Center, I think it's classed as North Lincolnshire. It's amazing. They had a little ice rink there. We didn't go to the Father Christmas Grotto, which was like a train track, and that was only because somebody had said last year it wasn't that good, so we never booked Santa's Grotto. But it was just lovely. In fact, my daughter's just rung me because we are back at our holiday home now. My daughter's just rung and said I'm banned from taking Freddie and Izzy anywhere again, because even though they've not had a sleep, one's 3 and one's 2. The birthdays are on the same day, but they are a year apart. And one's my son's daughter, and then the other one, who's 3, is my daughter's son. They're still up. They're still talking about it. They just had the best day. It was really good. It was nice to do something a little bit different with them. They'd got a soft play area, which was ideal for their age. Well, I'd say more sort of Freddie's age, and he is a tall 3. He wears size 5 clothes. It were amazing. It were really, really good. And he wants to go again, but that's where Nana takes him. He calls me Nana. That's where Nana takes him, not anybody, because he did say his dad said, oh, I'll take you back tomorrow, because my daughter's working again tomorrow. So her new husband, as we said, it's the daughter that got married, he's with him all day. And he said, oh, we'll go. And he went, no, Nana takes me there. So that's my job from now on. But I had as good a time as what they did. And it's just a winter wonderland, and they have things that you've not seen. They had gingerbread houses of all shapes and sizes. I mean, the biggest one, I think it was £200. And a lot of things, you know, they are really expensive, but I've just not, you don't see anything like that locally. You'd have to say go to London or to Manchester to get anything like that. But it's just nice to go and have a look. And to be honest, they never asked for anything. They were a bit scared of the singing reindeers. And Freddie, he did scream at him last year, my daughter said, because they took him last year. And he still weren't very keen. But then when we came out of soft play, he said he wanted to go and see him again, and he still wasn't really, he wouldn't go near him, but he just wanted to watch. And he's told his mum and dad all about it all tonight. So that was a hit. Needless to say, there's no knitting being done today. Now I have had quite a few new subscribers just lately, and thank you for that. You're very welcome to be here. So I just thought I'd say a little bit about myself, really. I'm Julie. I'm married to Rob. All my children are grown up now. My youngest daughter got married a few weeks ago, and we are semi-retired, and we live in South Yorkshire, but we spend most of our time on the East Coast in our holiday home, which is a static caravan, which is where I am now. And it's just like being in a little bungalow. In fact, we've come back here today, and we have had some frozen pipes. Luckily, we've not had any burst pipes, but it's warmer here than it was in our house, because obviously everybody's cutting back on the gas and electric bills, so we're not having heating on as much. So yeah, but we will be going back home next week for Christmas. So yeah, I spend most of my time mainly knitting, but I do some crochet. I've got a crochet blanket on the go. It's an Attic 24 blanket. I think it's called Fireside. And I've got quite a bit of that to go, but I will get that out one day and show you. And that's about it, really. I don't think there's anything anything else. My mum and my auntie taught me to knit when I was really small, and I always remember that they'd have like little square mats of either crochet or knitting with holes in all over, but they'd have it, you know, and everybody used to have a little mat under the ornaments and things like that. They'd have it there. I originally come from Chesterfield. In fact, I watched Suzanne from Green Lambkin Yarns. I watched her podcast, and I didn't realise that she comes from the Chesterfield area until I saw the wonderful footage she took of Chesterfield's famous Crooked Spire, and that kind of makes me homesick. Yeah, I don't go back very often, but it is nice to see it all in someone else's vlog. So yeah, born. I think I left Chesterfield when I was about 18, 19, well maybe 20, and moved to Sheffield, and then just sort of drifted, and now where we live in South Yorkshire is in between Doncaster and Scunthorpe. So yeah, but as I say, we spend most of our time over on the East Coast. In fact, if I look out at the end of my drive, I can see the sea, and you will see it on quite a lot of walks that I take my little dog. We've got two dogs, Benji and Daisy. We did have they're both Cocker Spaniels, although I think Daisy's more of a Springer than a Cocker Spaniel. Benji is 8 and Daisy is just coming up to 6 months, so she's got plenty of life in her, and yeah, she's a good girl. Say she's a puppy, and she's given Benji a little bit more of he never used to play with toys until she came along, and now she's got him running around and everything, which is good, but he's sometimes a bit of a grumpy old man with her. So yeah, so anything that I've not covered and you think, oh, I wonder what, just ask me any questions. I do like to read, so sometimes I'll do, and I like cooking. I did used to make wedding cakes, so you've seen 2 vlogs before where I have done a little bit. Well, one was no bake baking, and the other one can be loosely baking, which is shop bought pastry with the Kit Kats. So that's not really proper baking. You just need a reliable oven, which ours is a bit hit and miss. That's why I never make any cakes in it. So yeah, I used to make wedding cakes, so I still really enjoy baking, and I will still put, every now and again, I will put a baking thing in. There's a ginger and chocolate orange millionaire shortbread that I want to make, and I'll do that step by step on here as well, because I do still like it, and everybody likes a little bit of a sweet treat, don't they? So yeah, so it won't always be knitting, crocheting. It will be a little bit of baking, but not loads. So yeah, so if there's anything you want to know, pop a question down below, and with all the new, there's a lot of people that's not subscribed. If you do watch on a regular basis, please consider subscribing. It does help my channel. I am only a very new channel, and YouTube like to see some sort of interaction. So whether you press the button and subscribe, doesn't cost you anything, or give it a like, or even just pop a question in the comments box down below, just to say, oh, I enjoyed that, or something like that. You know, it does really help my channel to grow, and while ever it's growing, I'll keep doing them, and just showing you different things. So yeah, so that's it for today. We've got no plans whatsoever tomorrow. I'm hoping I get that ball of wool in tomorrow's advent calendar. I've been waiting for it. I know it's in there somewhere because I spied it, so you never know. But yeah, no plans for tomorrow. We'll just see where the day takes us. So yeah, I'll always think there's plenty of things I can show you and talk to you about. So that's it. So good night, bye.